Hi folks, we're in Uluru and we're staying at the Outback Hotel. Let's have a look around, come on. The Outback Hotel is situated within Ayers Rock Resort, which you can find pretty much dead central in Australia. It's within the state of the Northern Territory. The Outback Hotel is about a 5-minute drive from the airport and about a 10 to 15-minute drive to Uluru itself. If you're hiring a car from the airport, there's plenty of free parking at the hotel. Likewise, you can also get the free shuttle bus that runs from the airport to the resort itself and drops off at every hotel there. Check-in at the Outback Hotel was super speedy, and it's done just in the main reception area. Hi folks, and welcome to the Outback Hotel room. Now this is just your standard double room. As we come in, we've got the bathroom here, and as always we'll take a look at that in a second. But you've got a massive area here with a wardrobe, great luggage racks, some drawers and a place you can pop your shoes, and then you've got a spare pillow and a blanket up there as well. In the summer you're probably not going to need the blanket as it's going to be boiling here, but it's up there if you do need it. Just on the wall here you have got the all-important air conditioning controls, so in the summer and that you'll want that on because it gets so hot around these parts, and the controls are there and the fan is up there. Got it on at the moment and it's blowing out lovely cold air, works a treat, so that's great. Next to it here, we've got tea and coffee making facilities, just the usual kind of thing. You've got your tea bags, you've got some coffee, a few cups and glasses, and your kettle. Looks really clean in there, so that's always a great thing. No biscuits though with it, and I'm quite partial to a biscuit, but there's none there. Can't have everything in life, can you? Right, on to down here, we've got the fridge, so you can keep things chilled if you want. No complimentary stuff in there, but it's nice to get a fridge in the room. As for the room itself, you've got two good size queen beds here in the room, which is great. You have got 3 bedside tables then, so you've kind of maxed out on bedside tables. You've got bedside lamps on each of the tables as well, and they're controlled by switches just above the bedside tables. And above all the bedside tables, you've got plug sockets as well, 2 plug sockets and some USB sockets as well. So that's fantastic. There's a phone if you want to call reception as well. So brilliant for that. There's also a table and 2 chairs, so you can have a little sit down, maybe plan your day, do whatever you want to do, drink a coffee or something on there. And massive TV in the room. Flat screen, is a smart TV, and you've also got a couple of plug sockets here with USB connections there as well if you want to use it. Now, I think that's the room done, so let's go and take a look at the bathroom, shall we? Come on. Okay, so we're on to the bathroom now, folks. Decent sized bathroom. We've got a massive mirror in here, so you don't have a problem like looking at yourself when you're doing, I don't know, washing your face, maybe doing some makeup or whatever, maybe doing your hair and that. You've got your wash basin here, and then you've got a massive amount of space to pop down your toilet bag and everything either side, which is great. You've got your towels up here as well. You've also got some towels just down there in the little cubby hole. And in this cubby hole, you have got a hairdryer as well. They do provide their own hand and body lotion. And they are done by a company I have never heard of before, and it's called Uluru, apparently. So we'll check those out and see if they smell nice as well. Obviously you've got your toilet in here, and you've got a big walk-in shower as well. You've got a rainfall shower and you've got a handheld one as well, so that's great. Looks spotless, the shower does, and you've also got more of the Uluru hand and body wash, shower wash, shampoo and conditioner in there as well. There's a towel rail just behind the door with a few more towels on too, so you can't go wrong with that. There are plug sockets in here, and there is a shaving mirror as well, or a makeup mirror maybe, that you can use as well. But yeah, all in all, bathroom, decent, and that, can't fault it. Job's a good one. Right folks, so I've got my notes in my hand here and a little bit more about the Outback Hotel. So it's a member of Ibis Styles. So if you've got the All Accor hotel loyalty program with Accor hotels, then you'll be able to use your All Accor number here and get points back on your stay as well. So that's fantastic. The hotel is tailored to the budget conscious traveller. It's the cheapest hotel in the resort here at Uluru. Worked out at £180 for the night. And that doesn't include breakfast or anything, but Uluru is expensive, so be prepared for that. You're probably only going to come once maybe in your lifetime, so it's worth it. What else have we got here? So it's a 3.5-star hotel, so not too bad. You get complimentary resort shuttle buses as well. So we've hired a car because we felt that was the best way of getting round and seeing Uluru and everywhere we wanted to see. There are buses that run and you have to buy tickets for those, and they run to a timetable. We wanted the ability to move freely and do what we want when we want, kind of thing. So we've had a car from the airport. I would probably recommend doing that, but it's honestly up to you. Obviously in Australia they drive on the left just like at home in the UK, so that shouldn't be a problem then driving in this country if you're a little bit unsure. So the Outback Hotel and Lodge is a hotel, but the lodge side is a hostel. Now the hotel does separate the hostel and the lodge part and that, so if you're worried that you're going to get some rowdy like backpackers, that's not going to be the case like next to your room. But if you do want a cheaper room, you can stay in the lodge part, and it is significantly cheaper than that if that's what you want. The hotel is wheelchair accessible, so if you have to use a wheelchair, you can get around the hotel. There is a swimming pool and free parking at the hotel as well, which is fantastic. There are 2 restaurants at the hotel. You've got Boar House Restaurant, and that serves a buffet breakfast between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. The breakfast is an eye-watering $42 per person though. So if you're feeling hungry and you're going to fill your boots, then go for it. But maybe have a look elsewhere in that if you're not sure you're going to get your money's worth. The second restaurant is the Outback Kiosk, which is more of a barbecue place, and that's open from noon till 9 p.m. There's one bar, and that is the Outback Barbecue and Bar. It's a do-it-yourself barbecue. You can buy the meat from the bar and then do the barbecue yourself. And obviously there's a bar there as well that you can buy drinks from and stuff. So probably quite a unique experience, and that always worth giving a go if that's your thing, especially if maybe you've come as a bigger group and you want to have a bit of a communal dinner and cook your own food. Check-in for this hotel is 3 p.m. I must admit, we're actually here earlier than that. I think we checked in about 1:30, and that was fine. So, you know, maybe if you do come early, you will be able to check in. But check-in is 3 p.m. and check-out is 10 a.m. And that ends all my facts and tips on the hotel. Okay folks, so let's wrap up our stay at the Outback Hotel while here in Uluru. How did we sleep last night? Pretty well. The beds are comfortable. The linen feels a bit, I don't know if it feels it's not the most comfortable linen in the world that's on the bed. I don't know if it feels a bit starched or not, but it does the job. It's a bed for the night, and if you're going to get up for the sunrise, Uluru, like viewing area and stuff, you're going to be up at probably 4 a.m, 5 a.m, and you might not spend loads of time in the bed, but it's nice. It's a good size, and does exactly the job you need it to. The room itself is comfortable. As we said when we were looking around, you've got tea and coffee making facilities there. You've got a fridge, so you'll probably want to have lots of water while you're in Uluru, and the fridge is ideal for popping in bottles of water and just chilling them overnight, and then they're nice and cold for the next day for you. The room itself, ample size, right, big enough for us two anyway. The bathroom is fine as well. The shower works really well. You've got good shower pressure in there. The lotions that they provide smell really nice as well, so if you do forget your own, you have got those as well. Drawback of the hotel is, because you're in the outback, and because all the hotels are almost like lodges slash chalet style, so they'll all be dotted around like their individual hotel campus kind of thing, and hopefully the video will show like what I mean with that, just showing how they are laid out as well. And that does then mean you end up with bugs and insects in your room if the door's left open, or if you've potentially got a door to the terrace left open as well. They do get in. We've had quite a few in our room. I think there was about 6 little beetles in there last night, a few mosquitoes, and even a cricket. Now, I think the cricket got in because when they clean the rooms, obviously the doors are left open and stuff can just come in. Maybe they should probably shut the doors or put some sort of net over them to stop that. I don't know. So today, the second day we've had here, we just popped the do not disturb sign on the door because we thought we don't want them making up our room, and that we don't want more bugs coming in. We've only just got rid of them the night before. So if you can live with that, that's fine. It's probably going to be like that in most of the hotels here because they're all of a similar style. Obviously, I can't speak for all of them because we've not stayed at all of them, but that is my thinking behind it. But yeah, you will get flies and insects coming into your room at night, or maybe they'll already be in the room. So just be aware of that. If you're not into creepy crawlies, it could be a bit of a traumatic experience. General cleaning in the room has been good. You know, the towels and the linen are all clean and that. However, there are a few dead moths scattered around, and even on the floor, you've got some dead beetles that obviously other people have potentially killed, and they are in the corners, and that you can still see them on the carpet and stuff. So it's probably not been hoovered right up to the edges. There's also splattered bug marks on the ceilings as well, and on some of the walls. Now, sometimes you might let that slide and that can go, oh, well, I've paid £30 a night for it. This is a 3.5-star hotel. You know, we're not talking about a 1-star, 2-star budget accommodation here. And it does cost £180 a night to stay at this hotel. And this is the cheapest one in the whole Uluru resort. £180, 3.5 stars. I expect better than, you know, insects and bugs in the room, especially the dead ones, and that they should have been cleared away. Fair enough, you can have the window open, you can have the door open, and stuff will fly in. It doesn't matter if you're staying in a 5-star top quality hotel or a 1-star budget hotel, and that these things happen. But when the bodies are still in the room, then you go, well, hang on a second there, come on, you know, where's the money actually going? The rooms are a little bit tired, and for £180, you are possibly going to think, oh, this is expensive. And it is, but you're held over a barrel almost in that. They've got a monopoly on the resort, and you just have to make do with what you've got kind of thing, which isn't great. But honestly, just check out, read the reviews online, and pick a hotel that suits you and that is within your budget. Obviously, it's not the end of the world. We've survived here for 2 nights, and it's fine. Right, folks, I think that marks the end of our review of the Outback Hotel. I hope you've enjoyed the video. As always, drop a comment on it. Feel free to like the video and subscribe, hopefully, and that is free for you to do. Maybe you've got a trip to Uluru planned and you're trying to consider a hotel. If you take away the bugs and the insects, the Outback Hotel is a great little cheap accommodation. I say cheap accommodation, it's not cheap, it's £180 a night. But it's cheap in terms of every other accommodation that's within the Uluru Resort. And it is a decent option. Just be prepared for the insects and the bugs. Right, folks, I'll sign off and I will leave you with the usual... that I've forgotten. Right, folks, I'll sign off and I'll leave you with the usual. See you on the next one, and happy travels, folks. Goodbye.